Today, I'm going to show you how to use QR codes to get more opt-ins and more appointments with less friction to the leads opting in. So let's show you how this works. First, we're going to go into the automation tab inside of your HighLevel, and we're actually going to make a workflow from scratch. And we're going to make a keyword trigger. So you can name this whatever you want to name it, obviously. Then you want to go into settings, allow re-entry for this one. Then we're going to go into the builder. We're going to add a new trigger. This trigger is going to be customer replied. And then we're just going to put QR code. That way we know what they replied to, okay? Then from here, you're going to do exact phrase match, and you can make any variation of this you want, but this is what I call an instruction keyword phrase, okay? So for this, I'm just gonna use something simple, send this message to begin, okay? So send this message to begin. That is going to be the exact phrase, and I'm going to hit save. Now from here, what you want to do, if you're using some type of bot, you may want to add your bot settings in here, which I do recommend actually using chatbots for this. It's amazing for this. So if you're using something like ZappyChat, Capri, CloseBot, whatever, I like ZappyChat at this point in time. That's what we've been using to get good results. Then all you would do is you would add in your contact field here, and you would just change your status, your bot status or AI status to on here. And then if you need to update intro message or anything else like that, you can. So I'm just going to call this update bot status to on. Okay, that way we know the bot is turning on here. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to send an SMS, and this SMS is going to say, hey, thanks for messaging in. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with? Something along this line, something to collect their name, okay? So I'm going to call this get name SMS, okay? And then from here, if you're using a bot and the trigger is customer replies SMS and the AI status is on, which is what mine's set to, now the bot will take over this conversation and will collect their name and populate it. So now we have their name and their phone number, because as soon as they text this number, it will collect their phone number automatically, and now we're putting a name to the phone number, which is fantastic, okay? And that's done through a bot goal in Zapier as well. The name changes, okay? But if you're not using a bot, that's fine. You can just build out the drip campaign to be whatever you want to be here in HighLevel. Then you would just publish this and save any changes, okay? So very simple setup, but the magic is going to be in this key phrase right here. So let's copy this key phrase, and then we're gonna go to our QR code generator. So for this example, I'm using QR-code-generator.com. It's powered by Bitly. It's free. And what I wanted you to select on this page, let me zoom in so you can see this here. What I want you to select on this page is the SMS feature right here, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to paste that phrase, that keyword phrase right here. And then the next thing we're going to do is, after we've saved this workflow, obviously, is we want to go into your settings for your particular sub account and go into phone numbers. And what we want to do is we want to make sure we grab our Twilio phone number, our LC phone number that is inside of our sub account. So I would just grab this main default number right here and copy this, pop back over and paste it. Make sure you have the country code in here as well. I don't put any spaces or hyphens or anything in here. I just put in the number, but you do need the plus and your country code before the phone number, okay? And then from there, what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna hit generate QR code. It's gonna generate this code, and then when I scan this QR code on my phone, let me see if I can show you this here. It's actually going to pop up as a text message. I don't know if you can see this on my little camera or not, but that text message says, send this message to begin. That's what that text message says. And then all the lead has to do is simply hit send. And the minute they hit send, they go right into this workflow that we just created over in our account here. And then the magic happens, right? The bot will start up if you have a bot hooked in. And then, or whatever drip you have going on inside this workflow happens. And again, the minute they hit submit on that text, we already have their phone number. Now we're collecting their names. We have their name and phone number. At that point, if you're using a chatbot of any sort, it can book the appointment and then collect the email. Now you have all their information without them filling out a single form. So the biggest mistake we see people make with QR codes is they scan it, it takes them to a website. That's like a brick wall friction page, right? We don't want friction. We want to scan it, it opens up the text message, we hit send, we now have their phone number, then we get their name, then we have a conversation and book, then we grab their email, okay? So that is how we do this Ninja QR code opt-in. We've done this for presentations, we do this for offline. You can make it on stickers and put it on the back of your laptop, whatever you want, but this is an awesome way to get more opt-ins and get more appointments using a QR code inside of HighLevel.